Okay, you guys, in this video we're going to make the signatures for our journal that we made. So remember this journal we made out of the cracker box? I'm not done with the outside of it, but we're going to put what's called the signatures or the papers in here. So I have all of these papers. I might have to clean up my area a little bit. Okay. Put that back there. Put that right there. Put that back there. Okay. So I don't know how many papers I grabbed. But I like to trim the rough, well, we don't have to because we're probably going to be trimming them anyway. Because these will probably be too fat. I am going to trim this page down though, but I'll probably just use scissors. Just cut the thing. I'm just going to cut it. Actually, I think I just cut it the wrong way. I think I needed to cut it in half. So now we're going to have a small page like this. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. So at this point we're going to fold our pages in half. Don't worry about sizes or trimming the edges just yet because we're going to do that in just a minute. So, and it's nice to have like a variety of papers. You can have scrapbook paper. These I'm going to put inside these envelopes, so we're not using these just yet. All right, envelopes. Hang on a second. Yeah, put that over there. We're going to use some doilies. Fold them in half as best as you can. Like my little edge right here is curled over. Okay. You would think a doily would be symmetrical, but it is not. Does it go like that? I guess it goes like that. Oh well. All right. I grabbed 3 of each one because I'm going to put what's called the signatures, the papers in there, and I want 3 of them because it's kind of a chunky. This we're leaving the way it is, these 3, because I want the lines. So this will be trimmed down. Fold these in half. Now on, let me see, like these bigger pieces, you know, I could make this my middle, and we can make this a pocket. Let me see. See. Okay, it's about right there. And then right there. And we'll fold this in half. And we'll fold this in half. What you doing, Allie? You gonna get in the box? You gonna get in the shred box? All right. We'll get the paper that I messed up on. I think this is rice paper. Now, this is the point if you have some lace or something, you can take lace and sew them on the edges of your paper, or you can glue. Once it's in the book, you can glue lace on the edge of your paper. But now we're going to set these into sets of 3, like divide your papers up. So I actually have extra doilies. So I just got one there. Is there 2? There's 2 there as well. Because it feels pretty thick. Okay. We're going to go Okay, now I'm going to take, I'm going to set 2 of these aside for the moment. We'll come back to them. So now we're going to put this, put our pages inside each other, how we think we want them to go. So maybe you want a pretty one to be your first page, so we want that one. We'll put that one as page number 1. So now you're just putting your pages together. And then decide which way you want this pocket. Like we could glue two envelopes together, so there'll be one on this side as well. Or we can just leave that little flap right there. And then this is going to be our middle. And we are going to trim this down next. That way they can use that as a pocket right there. And then they'll have a pocket here in the middle. And we'll glue these edges shut. Okay. So next we need to get our journal. So we can get an idea on size, on how much we have to trim this down. Where's that one paper at? I just want to get an idea based on this. So this is about the right size that we want right here. I'm in my head trying to determine what's the best way to get all of these papers to this size. To cut them down on the paper cutter. Or I don't want to chop the bottom off of my pocket, is why I flipped that to there. I can either use this paper cutter or we're going to try and use this paper cutter. I'm thinking about trying this paper cutter. Let's see. Let's see. Oops. All right, maybe that was too many papers. Maybe if I do half as many papers. And then is my envelope. Let's see. Let's just take half of them out, and we'll do just half. That works much better. What did I do with that journal? With that journal. My eye is just, you guys. Does that mean it's getting better? Let's see if this envelope is going to work in this journal. Yeah, it'll work. All right. So this will be one signature in there. And save these little pieces because we can use them to decorate with. So we're just going to put a few of these together. And then we'll cut them. And then we'll go back and put them in order. All right, next. All that fit in there. I think I chopped the other one, but I think I should not have. And then we're just going to cut. All right, next. We'll take that out. We'll take that out. Okay, next. Okay. All right, so now we're going to put it back the way we want it. And we know we want this to be the middle. Okay. So we will put, hang on, let's see how many pages we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's put, we're going to put our envelope right there. Alright, so next we need to figure out like where we're going to poke our holes. What did I do with those scraps? What you doing, Charlie? Huh? I want to make this the same size as this. Go, Charlie. So we've got to get 3 signatures in here. So if we go 1, I could put it a little farther apart. So let's fold this in half. Then we'll put a hole right here, right there, right there. All right, I gotta get something. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to clear my space over here because you're getting to the signature making equipment. Okay. It's like a big fat dummy. There. All right, now I'm gonna poke the holes in the spine. I had a book that I was laying these on, and I threw it away. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. I don't know. All right. Then we're going to move over, poke these other holes. Poke these other holes. Poke these other holes. And then we're going to come over this way. Make sure your finger's not underneath there when you do that. There. So now you have your holes. Now you could put grommets. I don't do that. So now you get these lined up. Get these as straight as you can. Some people use clips. I just go for it. I don't use clips. I used to. this, make sure you flip that out because we're going to glue this down. And you don't want to put your holes in the outside of the pockets. Then you just poke through the hole till you get this. Alright, I'm going to leave that in there. Alright, I have some wax thread here. You can use embroidery floss, but I have wax thread. You don't want like a very, very big needle, but you don't want a small one. So you're going to go 1, the size of your journal, the size. 2, most people do 2.5. I just do 3. I go on and do 3 just to give me extra. It's been a while since I've done this. Do we start at the top or do we start in the middle? We're going to start in the middle. We're going to go down. You don't put a knot in the end of your thread. You pull most of it through and you hold this out of the way. Then you come in either the top or the bottom. You go all the way back down to the bottom. And then we're going to come back through the middle hole. Try not to split your threads. And come up the opposite side of where this is. So this is on the left side. I'm coming up on the right side. And see, look how much of this we have left. Make sure it's tight enough. And this is what the outside looks like. But I'm such a bird braid because we needed to do it here. So don't do that. Don't do what I just did. And we're going to start in the middle. The middle one. Oops. Okay. We're going to start in the middle. Okay. hold half of that out of the way. Come up through the top. We're going to go back down through the bottom. Pull your tail through. All right, see how that's on that side? We're going to come up through the middle. Try not to split your thread. And we're going to come up on the right side. Okay. Now before we tie this though, well, we're not going to tie it because I got to get this off of it. Such a bird brain. I'm such a dork. Can you tell it's been a minute since I've done this? I'm trying to figure out how to get that off of there without actually pulling these all back out. It was the first one. Let's do this one. So it might just be beneficial just to poke your holes in the paper and then to put it on the journal. I promise you it's easier than what I'm making it out to be. All right, you come back up through the middle. Come up on the other side. And I can already see myself doing one pocket that away and putting a pocket down this way. Okay. Then you kind of make sure things are where they need to be before you tie. So it looks good to me. So then you pull this. And then you do like a double knot. If you want, you can do 3. And then you just cut them off. And then there's your first one, and then there's what the outside's gonna look like there. Now we'll get our others ready. Okay, so we have that one. I want them to go in the same order as the first one. All right, then we got that funky, this paper. Then we have where's that paper? I'm missing a paper. This paper. Then this one. Then this one. Then the doily, it looks like. Then we have the rice paper. Rice paper. Then the flower paper. Flower paper. Then we have the music paper. Then we have the green. Then we have the graph. Then we have our envelope. Then we have this one. And then we have this one. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is poke my holes. So I don't do what I did before. get us some more. 1, 2.5. Okay, take that out. All right, now we're going to come over here and we're going to put this. And see, look, my pocket is upside down. Now, see, my holes are off now. No, yeah, that one. About right there. Okay. All right. We're going to go for the first one. And this might be why you want to clip them, because your papers will move around. Okay, then we're going to go down. Oops. All right, then we're going to go back through the middle one. and try not to split the threads. Oops. Which I'm doing big time. Okay. You didn't know you was going to have a sewing lesson, did you? All right, let's put this on the other side. Let's pull this tight. All right, so now we've got 2 of our signatures in here, and we're going to do one more. So we're going to put our flower paper, flower, embossed paper, flower, embossed, doily, rice paper, rice paper, or flower paper. Flower paper. Music paper. All right. All right, now you get these situated. Just punch our holes. Alright, now we're going to go find the last set of holes. And we're going to come up through that one. Oops. Yeah, you can hunt for your holes. Okay. Then we're going to go down through this set of holes. And you can hunt for your holes. Alright, and then we're going to come back up the middle hole. And come back up the middle. And see right there, I'm splitting the thread a little bit, and we don't want that. Okay. Alright, you pull it tight. Make sure one thread's on one side of the middle there. Tie a double knot. And then there we have, and see that one's up, that envelope is up a little bit, but here we have a 3 signature journal. We can tie it closed like this. Or you can just take a ribbon around the outside of it and tie it closed. But our next video we will decorate. But we are going to do one thing right now. We're going to glue our pocket shut. And all you have to do is just glue the one edge. All right, there's one. there's that one. And see, I'm wiping off any excess glue so our pages don't stick together. All right, there's that one. And you could have sewed these edges together too. Alright, next video will be decorating. So that's going to do it for this video. Part 2 of the homemade journal. And I will see you guys in the next one. As always, be safe. Don't let the world change your smile. Let your smile change the world. Until next time, bye.